Hey everyone, it's Patter Parker here. Welcome to the first Q&A live stream. So, we've actually reached 400 subscribers, which I am really happy about, and I'm glad a lot of you are enjoying my content. Wait. And yeah, I just wanted to start this Q&A live stream. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, feel free to send them. So, for some future videos on my channel, I'm planning to release two new creepypastas. So one will be a alternate version of the Toy Story scene where the alternate scene of Sid's defeat in Toy Story. That's gonna be a creepypasta. And I'm also doing a alternate version of the RJ's Nightmare scene from Over the Hedge. I'm gonna do that as a creepypasta. Alright, let's see. Wait, how can I see the chat? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing. Wait, are you gonna make another YTP? Yeah, I'm planning to do a Over the Hedge YTP. Now, I don't have tons of ideas for it right now, but when I do, I'll start making it. But yeah, if I ever want to do a new YTP, then it would have to be an Over the Hedge one. Yeah, Over the Hedge is like my favorite DreamWorks movie. I've been watching it since I was really young. And also, a YouTuber named Caden73 is coming out with Over the Hedge Rehedge, and I'll be voicing the Verminator. So if you ever want to watch that, it's going to release on Halloween of this year. So yeah, the whole Over the Hedge Rehedge thing, it got me in the mood of wanting to do a Over the Hedge YTP. But yeah, I would have to come up with some ideas before making it. But yeah, I got some new YTPs, creepypastas planned. And yeah. And also, it would be really cool if DreamWorks decided to make a sequel to Over the Hedge, because I would like that a lot. It's sad that it didn't have the money it needed for a sequel. Currently working on a Shrek YTP. That's cool. CEO of Joe Mama. Yeah, I remember doing my Shrek YTP back before my channel went public. It was on my friend's channel, and I decided to remake it for this channel, like basically include some more stuff in it or take out the parts I didn't really like in the YTP, like parts that weren't even that funny. So yeah, I just took those parts out and I remade them. And Blizzy Mango, what's up? Yeah, a lot of my older YTPs I didn't really like that much, but it was like my first time doing them. So I know, like, I mean, for back then, they were pretty good because I just started editing YTPs. Because obviously now I'm better at it. Yeah, at first, when I started this channel, I thought I was just going to be doing YTP content, but I decided to move over to other content like creepypastas and stuff because I thought that would be really fun too. Also, if you have any more questions, just place them in the chat and I'll answer them for you. I'm gonna release the YTP preview today. Cool, I'll watch it. So, also this week, some of you might know that I'm a huge fan of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This week, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to come out, and I'm going to be playing that. So, in my next live stream, I'll be saying about my opinion about Xenoblade 3. I mean, I think the game's going to be really good, though. And I'm also looking forward to the DLC for the game. Alright, oh, and also, I just wanted to say thank you for 400 subscribers, and I never thought I would reach that many subscribers when my channel started. I thought it was just going to be a small YouTube channel just making videos for fun. But my channel really started blowing up when... Oh, thanks, Blizzy Mango. But yeah, ever since I posted the THX Shrek creepypasta, that's when my channel started to blow up and my videos got more attention. But I want to say thank you so much for the support. Yeah, Rohan Horton, this is my face. Now, the reason why my next two creepypastas aren't going to be THX related is because I want to avoid the whole Oh, thank you. Because I wanted to avoid the whole controversy of the THX creepypastas. Yeah, I didn't really want to get involved with that, so I'm just gonna do creepypastas of other movies instead of doing the THX ones. Now, don't get me wrong, it was really fun working on those creepypastas, but I think I want to take a break from all the THX creepypastas and avoid the controversy right now. So that's why I'm doing creepypastas for the alternate version of Sid's Defeat and the alternate version of RJ's Nightmare from Over the Hedge. But yeah, Over the Hedge was like one of my childhood DreamWorks movie. I loved watching it back then, and I still love the movie to this day. Wait, what else was I supposed to say? Do you like Monster House? Oh yeah, I love that movie. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for the movie and I thought it looked interesting. I watched it for the first time and yeah, it was really good when I saw it. I mean, the animation of Monster House, it looks kind of dated to nowadays, but for back then, it looks pretty good. It also has that creepy horror vibe to it while also having some comedy in it, which I really like. And Chowder's easily the best character in the movie. He's awesome. He's a funny character. Yeah, they did a really good job with that movie. Yeah, I know Monster House is also like a motion capture movie. Yeah, when you watch a motion capture movie like that, obviously the animation of those movies don't look that great nowadays. And that's the whole reason why companies don't want motion capture movies nowadays, is because they know that people don't really like that type of animation anymore. And keep sending in those questions too, Because if you want any questions answered, just send them in the chat. AK, yeah, Uncanny Valley. There was also this one new Chip and Dale movie, and one of the characters Seth Rogen plays is this like Uncanny Valley Viking. And it was actually making fun of that type of animation, which I really like. What are your thoughts of Pineapple YTP, the original YouTube channel? Um, yeah, I completely just gave up on that channel because from now on, I'm just gonna post YTPs on this channel. Is there any anime you like? Um, I don't really watch a lot of anime, but I do watch Sonic X because I'm a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I used to watch episodes of that when I was younger. And I also play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on Nintendo Switch. It has an anime style to it. But yeah, that's like the closest thing to anime. Yeah, I'm not really into like Dragon Ball or My Hero Academia. 'Cause that just wasn't stuff that I was just interested in. I've always been more into like Sonic X or Xenoblade 2. Any plans for future vids? Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 new creepy pastas. I also plan on doing an over the hedge YTP. And I'm gonna do these types of videos called essay videos on like movies and shows. They're gonna be inspired by the videos that Shay Fearless Productions does, that YouTuber. I'm gonna do videos like that, but with movies and shows that I like. Like Spider-Man No Way Home's gonna be one of them. And I'll possibly do one about Xenoblade 2 and its prequel, Torn of the Golden Country. So I'm planning on doing those videos too. As you follow to the mustache question. Yeah, DJ is a really cool character. Yeah, Monster House is a really good movie though. Some people probably don't like the movie because of the animation, but I mean, I don't really mind it because I knew that movie was released in like the 2000s, so. And also back to Xenoblade 2. Even though I really like that game a lot, my true favorite game is actually Smash Bros. Ultimate. That game is like the best game I've ever played because it's got all the Nintendo characters, even like non-Nintendo characters fighting each other. And it's easily the best out of the Smash Bros series. And there are so many modes in Smash Ultimate. You wouldn't steal a car. Yeah, I remember seeing those anti-piracy ads when I was younger when watching DVDs like the Robots movie. I remember seeing that with that movie. Yeah, Schaeferless Productions made a lot of good YTPs back then, but I'm not sure if he does much of them nowadays because I know he does like review and essay videos. Also, back to Smash Bros. The game also has a lot of modes, which I really like. Adventure mode, which is basically the story mode. There's classic mode. Like, there's so much to do in the game if you like more content. Or if you just want to fight some opponents, then there's just the normal mode. Yeah, and about a month ago, I saw Lightyear, and it was an amazing movie. I'm a huge Buzz Lightyear fan, so I knew I was gonna like it. And I know, according to some people, it's not one of Pixar's best movies, but to me, I thought it was. Maybe it was because, like, it didn't have that much connection to Toy Story. Maybe that's why some people didn't like it, but it's supposed to be Buzz's, like, origin story, and I knew it was only going to be about Buzz Lightyear. So I really liked the movie. And Chris Evans was actually a really good Buzz Lightyear. He's not as great as Tim Allen. And Chris Evans, he's not as great as Tim Allen's Buzz Lightyear, but he still did a really good job though. And also Zurg was amazing in Lightyear. And in the movie, they do something like crazy with them. I don't want to spoil it, but what they do with Zurg in this movie, I thought was really cool. Oh, I haven't seen the Arthur YTPs on Shea Frillis Productions, and I remember seeing the Incredibles YTP did. That one was hilarious. I loved it. But yeah, I haven't done a YTP in a while, mainly because I was out of ideas. But should there be a Woody spinoff? Um, I'm not sure about that because in the Toy Story movies, Woody was based off of the Woody's Roundup show. Maybe if they want to do a movie of that, they could. But if they're doing a movie with like a completely new actor for Woody, I wouldn't be so sure about it because I think that would just basically retcon the Woody's Roundup show. And Lightyear didn't really retcon anything. Like it felt like it was part of the Toy Story universe. And it was the movie that Andy watched that made him want the Buzz Lightyear toy, so it made sense. But I've also made jokes that Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I also made jokes that if they did a Woody spinoff like Lightyear, they should cast Robert Downey Jr. as Woody, but it was just a joke. And I would really like a sequel for Lightyear. Now, I know it didn't make that much money that it needed at the box office. Like it made 200 million, but it didn't make more than that like the other Toy Story movies. But I'm still hoping that would still be enough money for a sequel, I hope. Or if not, they could just do a Disney Plus series, like a continuation of the movie. Yeah, but I want to see the Lightyear franchise come back with a second movie. I would like that a lot. Disney would still would do it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was afraid that they weren't gonna make that much money to do a sequel, but now it kind of looks like it. Yeah, the main reason why it bombed at the box office was because it was banned in multiple countries for an LGBTQ scene. People got upset about it, that it was included in the movie, but I wasn't mad about it at all. I mean, I thought it was okay for them to include it in the movie. That was one of the reasons. And a lot of Pixar movies have been on Disney Plus lately, so people thought Lightyear was going to come out on Disney Plus first, but it was actually like a movie theater release. And more people wanted to see Top Gun Maverick or the new Jurassic World movie than Lightyear, which could be another reason. Well, yeah, I don't really care if a movie bombs at the box office. As long as it's good, I'll watch it. Like, there's some really good movies out there that I love that bombed at the box office, like The Iron Giant. Didn't make that much money when it came out, but it's still one of my favorite animated movies. And now it's become like a cult classic. And money doesn't tell you, like, when a movie is good or not. There are some bad movies that made a lot of money, like the Lion King remake, which I didn't like that much. And it made like a lot of money at the box office when it came out. And there are some good movies that unfortunately didn't make that much money. Another reason why movies could turn out like that could be the marketing. So yeah. And make sure to keep sending in those questions. And yeah, I'm really excited to work on Over the Hedge, Rehedge as the Verminator. Now, I thought about choosing Hammy at first because he was my favorite character, but I didn't know if I would have the energy to voice him for this project, so I chose the Verminator because I thought that would be perfect for my performance. Yeah, but the Verminator is another good character though, so I'm glad I was cast as him. Yeah, but I'm really excited to work on that project. I think it's going to turn out great. Oh, how does it feel for being an idea helper co-creator? Yeah, Blizzy Manga. It was really fun being like the co-creator idea helper for our series, but fortunately it got canceled. But I'm really glad that I was still able to help out with the comics and come up with like new ideas for our series. But yeah, I'm really sad that the series was canceled, but it's a good thing the comic exists, and I'm glad that I got to come up with ideas for it. Yeah, and on this channel, there are some canceled videos that unfortunately didn't make it due to like editing issues and stuff. Like originally I was supposed to do a Q&A video. I posted a video about it, but I decided to cancel it cuz I wanted to work on other videos. Yeah, but on the channel I want to focus less on canceling ideas and try to work on them. What are your honest thoughts on Teletubbies? Um, I never really grew up on Teletubbies. Yeah, I wasn't really into them as much as a kid, but I do know that there are people out there who like Teletubbies. That's great. But yeah, what does Kenobi say when he says by their? I think Kenobi would say by there. Yeah, on this channel, like YTPs, they're actually really hard to work on because you have to come up with like multiple ideas for the videos. It can be like really hard to do that. So yeah, I want to make sure for this new YTP, I have a lot of ideas. Because in order to work on a YTP or start one, you got to make sure that you have a lot of ideas for it. Might remake my B movie YTP. That's great. I'll watch it. Yeah, it would be cool if I worked on a B movie YTP, but then again, I would need to come up with the ideas first. Oh, and also, I know Pixar's doing their next movie, Elemental. I don't really know what the premise of it is, but I saw images of like the storyboards for it. It looks like it's gonna be a good movie. I don't know if it'll be one of my favorites, but it still looks like a good movie though. But I wonder if there's gonna be like any elemental Easter eggs in Lightyear that I've missed. Because I know guessing it's gonna be in 2D. It could be like a mix of like 3D animation and 2D, kind of like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Watch Friendly Fingers B movie YTP. I'll watch it. And I know Pixar likes to put Easter eggs to their next films in each Pixar movie. Like in Turning Red, there's a skateboard that has a sock sticker on it, which is a character from Lightyear. So I knew that was a Lightyear Easter egg. And I know there's a Monsters Inc. Disney Plus series called Monsters at Work. I still haven't watched it yet. I heard it's not really that great, but maybe I'll just check it out. And I know it's only a Disney Plus series, but the animation doesn't look that great. Maybe it was because the budget that the show had. But yeah, I wish that series could have had like better animation and a better budget. Yeah, there were. I also know that when Pixar movies came out in theaters before COVID happened, they would usually have Pixar shorts before the movie happens, but now they don't really do that anymore, which I'm really sad about. Because I used to watch those Pixar shorts a lot when I was younger, and I'm sad that they're not going to be with Pixar movies anymore. But I know there's Pixar Spark shorts. I like those. And they're doing Pixar shorts on Disney Plus. Like they just did one for Luca. Haven't seen it yet, but from what I've looked, it looks really good. And also for another YTP, I thought about doing a sequel for LOL Story, which was the first YTP and the first video I've ever worked on my channel. If you want to watch that video, it was like my very first video, so you have to scroll all the way down to watch it. But I was thinking about doing a sequel to it, and I have some ideas for it. And maybe when it's the 1 year anniversary of my channel, that's when I'll post it. So like it would be posted like 1 year since the first part of LOL Story was posted. And I'll do it as like a 1 year anniversary celebration. Yeah, I think LOL Story was like the best YTP I've ever worked on. Yeah, and some of the YTPs on my channel, they're basically just like remakes or re-releases of older YTPs I did. Like the only original YTPs I did on my channel were LOL Story and the Kung Fu Panda YTP, and that was pretty much it for like original YTPs. And the rest are just like re-releases or remakes. But yeah, and I want to make sure that the sequel is even funnier than the first one, so I really want to do that. And from then on, I'll do the third part, fourth part, and maybe a Lightyear YTP. But yeah, I'm planning to release the second LOL Story YTP on the 1 year anniversary of my video. Shrek reaction. Wait, Shaggy? I don't remember my name being Shaggy, but hmm, I don't know. Alright. If you have any more questions, just make sure to post them in the chat. And recently I've been having a hard time coming up with ideas for like new videos on my channels. Usually it would just be like, are there any shows that you hate? Um, I think there might be a few, but I forgot. Hold on. I don't really know if there's any shows I hate, but there's movies that I hate. Like, there's some movies that I just don't like. Like, the DreamWorks movie Boss Baby. I never, no. That movie was, like, bad. And I never plan on watching the sequel either. But yeah, I've never really seen any, like, bad TV shows. Like, all the ones I've seen, they look really good. Yeah, I don't really like Peppa Pig that much, but I never really watched it, so I can't judge it that much. Yeah, shows like Peppa Pig are like really annoying. That's the main thing that makes me like not want to watch shows like that. Maybe there's like shows I like, but there might be seasons of that show I don't like. For example, The Office. I love that show, but the episodes without Steve Carell's character, Michael Scott, I don't really like those seasons. Because the main reason why is because they don't have Michael Scott, and which means the show became less funny when Michael Scott, the character, left. But yeah, all I can say is that there's no shows I hate, but there might be a few seasons of a show I like that I didn't really like. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the Q&A here. Alright, thank you all so much for 400 subscribers. It means a lot to me. And I'll be coming out with future videos, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. See y'all later.